I'd like to show you something I've been experimenting with in Articulate Rise, which I'm planning to add to the next version release of FireMods, our completely open source customization script for Rise developers, which is the ability for users to highlight sections of the course as well as make notes within any content block that contains text. So here in my demo course, what I can do with this feature activated in the Rise mod script is highlight any section of text on the page, and you can see I now have this context menu appear with a number of buttons. And if I go ahead and click on one of the colors, you can see that section of text has now been highlighted using that color. So as a learner taking this Rise course, I can highlight sections that are perhaps meaningful to me, or something I want to maybe come back to review again later on. Not only this, but what I can do within any content block, and this also works with interactive blocks like this quote carousel block by the way, is click on this button in order to write my own private custom note about that part of the course. Once I've written my note, I can click the save and close button, and now you can see a note icon has appeared at the very end of the text that I selected. And I can click on this button at any time to see my note again, and also add more of my thoughts into the box. What's really nice about this new feature is that both highlights and notes are stored perpetually within the browser on my device. So if I click onto the next page and navigate back, I can still see the notes that I've added. And if I do a full refresh of the course itself, as soon as the page has had time to load all content blocks, those custom highlights and notes will reappear once again on the page. And I can reselect and click on this button to remove anything I've added so far, which returns the content right back to the way it was before. So that's block highlights and notes for Rise coming very soon to the FireMod script, which is free to download and always will be, so go and get it right now from the Discover eLearning website and make it your own, and let me know what you think. See you next time.